Through a series of unfortunate events in my life, things took a turn for the worse, and I turned further and further to drink and drugs, and just went further and further into that spiral. Still, probably to the outside world, I may have been okay, but in myself and those really closest to me knew that something was really not right. Since I got myself kind of better through cycling and the things that go with that, I kind of realised that cycling is such a unique sport and a unique pastime. It's unlike any other sport, really. It's the toughest, at the professional level, it's the toughest sport on earth. And those who are going through very, very harsh addictions, they understand what it's like to put yourself through a very harsh physical process every single day. And since I became better physically and mentally from that, I really want to try and persevere, to try and show other people who may find themselves in a similar predicament to me with an addiction, something similar health-wise, that I could try and impart that knowledge and try and impart that experience from my own negative experiences into something positive.
I got addicted to heroin when I was 20. I'd been dabbling with drugs since I was 15, 14, which is when I'd last really done any sort of sports. I played a little bit of football for sort of county and things at school, and then lost touch with that side of myself. It's good to set goals for yourself, and for me, the way I've lived, just to have to know that I'm going to play, that I'm going to go cycling on a Friday at 10:30, and for me to get there, that's one goal that I've achieved that day. And then we go out, we get all our natural juices flowing, and I feel good for that for the rest of the day. And then I get into bed at night and I'm a bit sore, and I know I've earned that pain, and I feel good for that again.
Cycling is proven to have a lot of improved rates on the crime around here. We checked with the local police. A lot of people that were involved in the project were causing a lot of trouble before. So we've seen a massive reduction in this, and it's really been the focus and to work towards. So that's been brilliant.
Before I come in, I was an alcoholic for about near enough 30 years, I think. Towards the end, I was drinking before work, during work, after work. It gives me peace of mind. It's nice, I can just go out, and due to the area we're in, I can just 10 minutes down the road, I'm in country lanes, and it's just freedom. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't have to worry about anything. I just go, and I can go for as far as I want, or as little as I want.
Being part of something is massive, because they've been isolated doing drugs, drinking, whatever, for many years. And then to be part of something, a football team, a cycling group, a boxing club, it helps them build their self-worth, their self-confidence, and makes them feel a part of something and really brings them out of there. Lifts their moods as well. For the lads, it's massive. They like to have someone to relate to, a peer, someone who understands. They see it, and it's no detriment to professional workers who've gone to university and whatever, but being able to talk to someone who's been through the experiences or similar experiences that they've had is massive.
With me, definitely, when giving up the drink was the easy bit. The hard bit is finding something to occupy that time, because as soon as I come out of detox, I was like, well, I've got so many hours in the day, and normally I'll just drink, but then you've got to find something to do.
Because we've been coming from where we're coming from, we've been doing stuff by ourselves, for ourselves. So it's a safe environment to practice trusting other people, and you know, not thinking of yourself.
The project's self-sustainable, although the people can't actually pay for the projects. A lot of them wouldn't pay for cycling and can't afford to be part of the club. They said that they will do their own fundraising, so next year's funds has already been gathered, because they've been doing 90-mile cycle rides. They're doing one from one end of the country to the other, and that's going to raise enough funds to keep the project going, so they can continually pay for the coaching fee, for anything involved in the bikes that they need, and for any maintenance they can continue to pay for this themselves. So although it's been funded, pump primed by Energize, in the future they can pay for it themselves on the sponsorship front.